minute to go. So I will just hang here with you while you join me. And if you don't have your animal print on, then perhaps take a minute to go and get it. Oh, okay, let's go on discussion. Okay, all right. So, all right, we are on 6 o'clock. Welcome. So we are on this journey through the chakras. Hey Lisa, what are you wearing? I wish I could see you. We are on this journey through the chakras together. And I have been doing this with Laura Christine, and you can see she's not here today. So we had planned it as an 8-week journey, and we went through the 8 chakras. And in fact, we did an extra week last week for those on our in our group that had been committed to the whole journey. And so that's why we weren't here last week. Oh, okay. I'll take a look. She posted a pic in the group. So, you know, then I just had this really strong feeling that our journey was not finished. You know, we started way back in the deep, dark depths of the Scorpio full moon back in the day, long time ago. Estella, what you wearing? No, it seems a bit odd that I'm asking people what they're wearing. And then we went through the chakras, and we went from the, you know, our kind of lower triangle up through the heart, and then, you know, we've been up in these kind of higher, more subtle realms, and, you know, the outside world has been playing along too, yeah, internal, external, it's all the same. Things got easier, things got lighter, things got, you know, just easier to be out there, and then boom, many places went back in. And that's what I was feeling about our journey. That we really want to get back into our bodies, yeah? We have to be able to flit easily from all the different physical, subtle, energetic bodies, maybe several times a day. And so I had this feeling that, why are we limited to 7 or 8 major chakras? And I was, when we finished the course, I was saying to my husband, oh, I'm really sad, like, you know, that it's finished. I've been getting so much out of, you know, putting this content together, but also participating and going on the journey. You know, I was like, there is definitely an animal print chakra. There definitely has to be. Like, I so relate to that. And my husband was like, yeah, you should, you know, go back and do like the minor chakras. And that hit me. I was like, oh my goodness, yes, of course. You know, and if you look in some yogic textbooks, there are many, many, many chakras. We just focus on the rainbow. But, you know, I'm like, don't limit me. I'm tapping in, and I tap into at least 4 other major chakras. So I'll just give you an outline of those now, and then you can get your wardrobe ready. So here we are, we're at the animal chakra, which of course is down, you know, in our lower chakras, in our lower triangle. That's where we're going to be today. And then next week, we're going to move on up, like towards the heart, and we're going to get all shimmery and sparkly and sequiny, like the heart, the diamond of the heart. And then we're going to move on up. We're going to be here around the lungs and the throat, and we're going to move into metal, silver, our shield, our armor. And then we're going to transmute it all. We're going to be the alchemists into the gold. So those are the 4 that I'm foreseeing now for this next month's journey. And then who knows what will happen, where we'll be internally and externally. So that's giving you a little bit of a background. I am still basing this on Kundalini Yoga, and you know, as far as I'm concerned, you know, much of Kundalini yoga is to tap into that sexual, creative life force. Yeah, it's like what you're doing with it that makes it, you know, has a different outlet depending on what you're doing with it. But it's about passion, it's about creativity, it's about self-expression. So that's where we're going today. I'm going to base it on Kundalini yoga, but I'm going to bring in some totems and some animal spirits. And if you're in the private group, or you want to join the private group, this is not too late to join in. All the information's still there, and we are going to be delving forward. I'm going to be helping you to find your amakui, your animal spirit, you know, what animals you tune into. So yeah, we're going to have a whole load of in-depth fun this week too. All right, so let's tune in right now. We'll sing Om Namo Gurudev Namo. So rubbing your palms together, sit up nice and tall, straighten the spine, drop the shoulders. Lift the heart, lift the gaze, lift the corners of your mouth. And we will chant together. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Ad Gurename, Jugad Gurename, Sat Gurename, Sri Gurudev Name. Ad Gurename, Jugad Gurename, Sat Gurename, Sri Gurudev Name. Ad Gurename, Jugad Gurename, Sat Gurename, Sri Gurudev Name. Deep breath in. Pull up on the root lock. Keep your hands in prayer, exhale. So as we are tuning into the animal aspect, say a prayer for the animals, the creatures, the four-leggeds, the winged ones, the creepy crawlies, those that swim in the seas, those that fly in the skies, those that bless our homes, and those that roam free. Inhale deeply. And exhale. And shake it all up. Okay. Okay, so clearly when I went through my wardrobe today, I have lots of this kind of animal print going on, and if you know me, I love this. I like really these kind of animals, and I would, on the one hand, I feel like I really resonate with the lion, and maybe that's because of my hair, and I'm a, part of my star charts is the Leo, the lion. So clearly I really resonate with that, but I resonate with all the big cats, if you like. Yeah. So maybe which animal you're resonating with. And I guess it can change through life. I don't know. I've always been, like into the big cats. But, oh yeah, one time when it was cool, I was going to say, hey, all you cool cats and kittens. But I think that was last month or something. Anyway, so if you know which animal you resonate with, please post it. And maybe you can tell us something about it and why you resonate with that. But that being said, you know, we can resonate with our own animal spirit, but then we can also call on the animal spirits of all animals to guide us, to protect us, to show us the way. And, you know, in this class, hopefully I'll get around to it, but certainly in the group, I'll be talking about the different aspects of these animal presence that we can call on. Like we can call on all the different angels. Yeah, it's very similar to that. The animals are with us. They all have their different characteristics, and we can call on them and tap into them and bring them into our lives when we need them to support us in some way. So think of them as like animal angels. Yeah. Okay, so this is what's really cool, because, you know, I wanted to keep in this Kundalini theme because, you know, to me, Kundalini is the most transformative way to deal with energy, and that's what we're doing. And so as I was meditating on this class, I thought, you know, I'm feeling like animal instinct, animal intuition, that type of thing. And I really felt that much of Kundalini yoga does tap us into that, where we can know, you know, what we know, and we can be more in our senses, and, you know, be a little bit more freer in our spirits, that, you know, as animals are. I don't know if you know, if you live with, I live with my two dogs, and oh man, are they a lesson to me every day. They're just so in the moment. You know, they sleep, and then they eat, and then they go and chase their ball and have fun and make everybody in the room have fun with them. Or they're protected, you know, I mean, they just change like that. They're so in the moment, you know, and then, so, you know, something might happen, and it's gone, you know. Their sense of time is who knows what. It's like the quantum sense of time, like we're all in now. So, you know, we all got that. And then somehow the responsibilities and seriousness of human life takes over. Anyway, this week, I'm inviting you to let that go and get more into your wild, sensual, instinctual self. And that might mean you're a cute little kitten. It might mean you're a soaring eagle. It might mean you're a fancy peacock. It might mean you're a light-hearted donkey. It might mean you're a transformative shedding the skin snake. Who knows what that is? But get into it and see. All right. Anyway, so as I was saying, I was meditating like, okay, what, Yogi Bhajan, what? And boom, this Kriya, because I was thinking instinct. Kriya for the instinctual self. And listen to this opening paragraph by Yogi Bhajan. As human beings, we share certain instincts with animals. That is literally the first line of this Kriya. We also have the ability to direct, shape, and give meaning to the expression of these instincts. Many of the strongest instincts find expression and representation in the lower triangle of chakras, which includes the first chakra, second chakra, and third chakra. The physical correlates of these chakras are the rectum, sex organs, and navel. All right, so that's where we're going. That's where this animal is. We're going to wake it up and have some fun. So if you haven't put your unicorn onesie on yet, go do that. Okay. So we're going to start with butterfly pose. So butterfly pose, you got the soles of your feet together. Your hands are either, you know, they're wrapped around your toes or perhaps around the ankles, depending on the flexibility of your hips, really. Let me tell you what it says about this. This exercise loosens the lower spine and stimulates the flow of sexual energy. I'm going to be getting into the sexual energy today, and I can tell you today, I did start my day like that, you know, and I'm very thankful for that. All right, let's go. So this is the butterfly effect, yeah? So you just bringing those knees up and down. So it's funny we start with the butterfly because that was really the animal theme for our journey through the chakras, the caterpillar, the chrysalis, the butterfly, and here we are starting this extra chakra series with the butterflies. So let's talk about sexual energy, shall we? I have to talk because you know why I can't play music when I'm on here, because Facebook and YouTube, if they hear the music for longer than like 30 seconds, then they cut the video. You know, they don't let you save it or, you know, play it. So because I guess it's like a copyright thing, I'm not sure. And you know, Laura Christine's not here, so while we're exercising, I could leave you in silence, but I'm not that type. So I'll chat. Okay, so keep going here. Okay, yeah, so where was I? Sexual energy, yeah. So this is the Kundalini energy. What does that mean? It means creative life force. Is that my husband watching? Hey baby, I was just talking about you and our lovely start to the day. I know, too much information. But that's where we're at right now. Okay, so it's creative life force. And we can put that energy, you know, if it remains in our lower three chakras, then, you know, we'll be very sexual and procreate. You know, and of course, you know, sexuality often leads to children. But we can create many other things, yeah? We can create art in all its forms. And then once this energy can be transmuted, because, you know, it's fun, right? Being this animalistic is fun, but we also want to have, you know, to be able to be in those subtle realms. So what are you creating? That's what I'm asking. What are you creating right now? Let's do a few more of these. Where's your passion? Where's it directed? Because if you're not creating something, your passion's got to go somewhere. And that's fire. And what happens is it kind of heats you up and can cause some, you know, disruptive health challenges. It can cause some frustration and anger issues. And we don't want that. Yeah. So we want an outlet for our Kundalini energy. All right. Inhale. And exhale. And just for a moment, be still and think about your creative life force energy. What are you creating? What are you passionate about? What are you bringing into form, into life? What are you sharing with the world? Okay. So, you know, if I was in class, of course, I would be asking you all the things and you'd be telling me. But, so please post it if you've got any ideas that you want to share. Okay, so that was the beginning. Number 2. All right. So have you noticed that many yoga poses are named after the animals? I actually just quickly wrote some down. Frog pose. Frog pose transforms. It's like a very, you know, transformative, get going. Cat-cow moves the cerebral spinal fluid. That's a must. We might do that today. Cobra, we're going to do that now. Cobra, the snake. that reminded me of the Sphinx. You know, I spent some time in Egypt many years ago and saw those Sphinx stone statues in all their glory. Of course, the classic downward dog, bear grip loosens the heart, eagle pose opens up the shoulders, strengthens the legs. There's the elephant walk, you walk on all fours all around the room. Crocodile, yeah, for the hips. So many. That's because when you look at the animals and their fluidity of their bodies, I mean, I watch my dogs, flexible hips, oh my goodness, or the way they move. You throw the ball and boom, they're on top of the ball before you've even left your hand almost. It's pure instinct. I used to have an Alsatian border collie dog when I was in England, and I used to take her into these woods, and there was a steep hill, and I would just throw this stick as far down, and she'd have to run through trees and grass. I mean, and I used to stand at the top and think, oh my goodness, I would love to be a dog. I would love that physical body, that energy, that just that instinct to run down that hill and get the ball and come back up and do it 1,000 times. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Cobra pose. Opening up the heart, strengthening the back. What else does Yogi Bhajan say about Cobra pose? Strengthens the lower back, balances the flow of sexual energy with the region of the third chakra, your area of creativity. Let's do this. All right, laying down. Can you see me? Yes, you can. Okay, so it's simple. It's inhale, bend the elbows, exhale. Three, two, inhale up, exhale all the way down. So you just relax a minute, I'll come up and talk to you. Cobra, snake, shedding of your skin. How many skins and layers do we have? And what happens if you just keep them all on? Yeah, it just gets old. Yeah, you're not that person anymore. We're transforming all the time. We're changing our cells all the time. We actually become a new person several times in our life, right? Everything regenerates. We shed our skin. So what do you need to shed? What do you need to let go of? You know, do you ever go to the Korean spa? Oh, I'd love to go to the Korean spa. Maybe I'll go. And they scrub you. I mean, like literally scrub you. You when you get off the table, you see yourself. It's like left on the table. Such a great feeling. So, what are you shedding? What do you need to let go of? What layers have you been holding on that you're holding on to that are no longer you? That's Cobra. Get rid of them. All right, and then when you've done that, come on up. Okay, so this next one, crow pose. It's a little tricky one for me, but it might not be for you. This exercise circulates the energy of the lower three chakras and opens the circulation to the hips and lower intestines. All right, so I like to have a little bit of support here. So I'm going to get my my furry animal pillow. It's like a flamingo, furry flamingo pillow because it's dusky pink. Okay, so you are squat. If you can squat on the floor, that's what you're doing. I cannot get my feet flat on the floor, but that's the ideal, yeah? And then your hands are going to come like this. All right, and then we're going to do a breath of fire. So drop those hips, do the best you can. And now we're going to do breath of fire. Keep going. Pumping the navel, pump the navel. Transformative breath here at the navel. This is going to help you. If you've got ideas about what you want to create, this is what's going to help you. Strong navel, transmuting. Getting your digestive system working properly. So nothing's like bogging you down and clogging you up. Breath of fire, go. Let's do 1 more minute. Inhale. Exhale. Good job. Okay. You know, so that reminds me of the lion's breath, and even though it's not part of this Kriya for instinctual self, I really want to do it. It's come into my mind a few times. And it just like clears everything out. And we're trying to keep our lungs and everything really active and clean. You know, this is really good for that. It kind of clears everything. So, and it's really fun. And if you don't know, I'm all about having fun, and especially this month. Yeah, we're in birthday month, and I am right on the cusp of Leo and Cancer. And right now, I'm totally in my Leo zone. I'm being playful, and I want to have fun, and I want my tribe to have fun, my lion tribe to have fun with me. Oh. Exactly. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do this lion breath, okay? So we're going to inhale, and then we're going to open the mouth, stick out the tongue. You're doing this big exhale, and at the same time, we're going to do the lion pause, like straighten out and stretch, yeah? All right, we're ready? Oh, I forgot to mention you have to roar as well, like do that back of the throat roar. My husband, I hope you're doing this in your car right now. All right, ready? Oh yeah, remember what else you do? You roll your eyes up. No, you don't. You stare your eyes forward. That's it. Okay, got it. I'll put all those things together. Last one. If you've just joined us, join in. All right. Okay, good job. What time? Oh, I'm nearly 6:30 already. Okay, next one, number 4 in this Kriya. We are lying on our back and lifting our legs up and down. Okay, nice and easy, laying on your back. Pulling your core in. If you need to put your hands underneath your lower back to support your back, then do that. So I'm going to do that. All right, basically, inhale, exhale. Use your breath, strong core. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hold. And exhale. Relax. Shake it all about. Shake your legs. Move your head. Move your spine. Okay, do a little goldfish spine. Yeah, imagine what that's like, that little wriggle of the spine. Get that going on. Okay, good job. Let me see what's next. Okay, so now we're going into modified boat pose. Okay, so let me just tell you what the leg lifts was for. This exercise strengthens the abdomen, setting the navel point and balancing the prana and apana. Yeah, that's your, you know, this equalizing, balancing flow of energy through the breath that we have. Okay, modified boat pose strengthens the lower back, allows the energy to flow to the mid-spine, opens the nerve channels in the area of the solar plexus. Honestly, yoga is really, and whatever type of yoga you're doing, it is the ultimate health and wellness system, right? If I went into the real physiological detail of every single one of these, and I always try to give you a little bit, either from, you know, what's in the notes or from my own personal experience, you know, how it relates to the acupressure points, acupuncture channels. Yeah, it is just move your body in these ways. Open up, contract, open up, contract, strengthen, relax, strengthen, relax. Yeah. Okay, here we are. So you clasp your hands, pull back, and do breath of fire. Three, 2, 1, inhale. Exhale. Push back, stretch it out. You know, the breath of fire really is it's the magic breath of Kundalini Yoga. And if you go back to our YouTube channel, Kundalini Bliss 808, right back like a year and a half ago, it's one of the very first videos that we did explain why breath of fire is so amazing. And one of the ways to teach breath of fire, being as we're in the animal realm, is to initially start by panting like a dog. So, just for the fun of it, I'm going to teach that method, yeah, in case you've never done breath of fire before, but I'm sure you have. So, you're going to stick your tongue out, and you are going to pant like a dog on a hot summer's day, such as today in Hawaii. What happens when you pant like a dog, like that with your tongue out? You have to move your navel. So that's the breath, but then basically you just bring it in and do the same thing through the nose. So let's convert that. We're going to go from the dog breath. Yeah, dog breath. We're going to go from that to the breath of fire. So from the mouth to the nose, ready? Okay, that's breath of fire. Alrighty. So where did we get to? That we did 4, 5 modified books. Oh, okay, 6. Relaxation. All right, yay. 6:35. Literally number 6, relaxation. The period of relaxation and the exercises following relax the spine and distribute the energy from the previous exercises. So, yeah, come and lay down and have a little rest. And while I'm going to play the gong just for a few minutes, and while you do that, I want you to tune into your, like, if you were an animal, yeah, what is that? What is it and why? What are the instincts and the characteristics that you either have yourself or that you would like? Or say right now you want your angel animals, yeah, which ones would you ask to be with you for the, you know, for what you need help with? So as I play the gong, it'll only be for like not even 5 minutes right at this point. We haven't finished, so don't go away. But like animals, yeah, we can just take a little quick break from the doing. Oh, Joan, thanks for sharing that, dolphin. Okay, so you can, you know, we're just coming out of that little relaxation. You can actually stay on your back if you want to, because we're going to go into shoulder stand and plow next. So I just wanted to read to you. I was doing some event the other night, a gong event, and we had some animal medicine cards. Which was so perfect, yeah, at the start of this week. That was Sunday night. And I pulled the alligator medicine card. So it's a picture of this alligator. And I actually wrote down what it said briefly. So I'm going to just read it to you. Let me drop my judgments, accepting life with grace, so that forlorn care and worry will vanish from my face. Let me integrate each moment, digesting life with ease, counting all my experiences as equal opportunities. And it was very perfect. It still is perfect for what was happening. Okay, so come on up. No, don't come up. Let's go into shoulder stand. Okay, these exercises open the upper spine and related nerve passages to the flow of Kundalini energy. They also stimulate the thyroid and parathyroid. Okay, so I don't know, you might not be too comfortable with shoulder stand, but we'll give it a go here and just do your best. Basically, the benefits of shoulder stand are that you get your feet above your heart, above your head. Yeah, it's that reversal of energy. So let's do that. I think I'm going to have to tuck my dress in because I don't really. Okay. I'm trying to tuck my dress. Okay. All right. So basically, you're going to come on up. Okay. I'm just going to hold here for a minute. Have this nice reversal of energy. Toes, reversal of chi, lymph, blood flow. If you get all the way up like me and my voice sounds funny, now you're balancing thyroid and parathyroid. And then you're going to come down into plow. So legs behind the head, arms behind the head. Good. And gracefully roll out of that. Okie dokie. So there we were with shoulder stand and plow. All right, and then we finished with Kriya, which we'll do in a minute. You know, I think we should do some cat-cow because cat-cow is the perfect equalizer. And it's one of those 3 minutes a day things. Just do this. It's like part of the Taoist tradition too. Moves all that, you know, keeps all the spine juicy and healthy. All the fluids that need to lubricate everything and move the, you know, send all the, basically the messages that go from your brain to all the bits of your body. Do so on fluid. Okay, so when you keep yourself lubricated. Alrighty. Inhale. Exhale. Three, two, one. Inhale. And push back onto your heels. Great. And then the last one in this Kriya for instinctual self. And if you, I'm feeling more like a buffalo than a cat now. Okay. If you missed the beginning of this class, we're in our animal chakra, and this is the Kriya for instinctual self. And Yogi Bhajan's opening line to this Kriya is, as human beings, we share certain instincts with animals and have the ability to direct, shape, and give meaning to the expressions of these instincts. All right. So Kriya. This is the grand finale of this Kriya. So many things I could say about Kriya, but where is it? I'm sure, where did I have that piece of paper? Okay. Oh, right. This exercise circulates the Kundalini energy and integrates this energy released from the lower three chakras into the entire system, so that all the effects of this exercise are effective, stable, and long-lasting. You clasp your hands. Your Venus fingers, index fingers are together. You're going to say, sit, S-A-T, pull the energy up. Nam, it just relaxes. Yeah, you pull up from, feathers. Oh, I wanted to talk about feathers. Hang on. So you're going to pull up the energy. Okay, this is the last movement, and then we'll do some animal spirit stuff. Sit, nam, sit, nam, sit, nam, sit, nam, sit, nam, sit, Take a moment. Perhaps you can shape-shift a moment. Knowing that world, that shamanistic quantum world, where you're not defined, just by this shape that you're in right now. If you could shape-shift into an animal, I just saw myself as a panther. Like, what would it be? Alrighty, okay. That was fun. So I picked these cards today, and they're not all animal cards. They're a Hawaiian deck, so they're called mana cards. Mana cards. Like mana is the it's like the prana, the energy, which runs through everything. And in Hawaii, everything is everything's got life force. Yeah, the oceans, the trees, everything's seen as this. It's all equal. It's all precious. It's all spirit in a different form. Anyway, that's what these animals are. Oh, John, you were a white Bengal tiger. Oh, I love the Bengali tigers. Okay, so let's see. Let's have it says the power of Hawaiian wisdom. Let's see what's coming. I'm just going to have that one there. That's funny. I looked it upside down, but it is a reflection. Number 5. Let me see if I can have a quick. Kuhina, god of war, goddess of healing. So it's a reflection card under a full moon, so you can turn it either way. Let's see if we can see what the meaning might be. So it's about the healing, the ability to turn conflict into healing. That there's always those two elements. Yeah, there's always two polarities. And if you decide that confrontation is necessary, there is a certain way to approach that so that the confrontation can be healed. So the wisdom of those confrontations can come up and be healed. So you don't have to hide them, you don't have to suppress it. It's about balance. Take comfort knowing that when the destructive driving force of Ku is balanced by the gentle powers of Hina, growth is inevitable. Okay. So can you see my peacock here? I brought the peacock along because the peacock's always here. This is fun, yeah. I got this peacock in a what do you call, like a white elephant? Funny, that's also got a name. Gift exchange years and years ago. Maybe I don't know, when I first moved here, and there was a whole load of us down at an Italian restaurant down in Waikiki, and everybody was asked to bring a present wrapped up. And so, of course, this one was like really, it was just a big bulky thing, and nobody really wanted it. I know I chose it, and I opened it up, and I loved it, and I brought it home, and I thought, I don't really think my husband's going to like this, but anyway, if he doesn't want it in the living room, we'll put it in the garden. Anyway, he loved it, and it's been stirred for the entire 7 years. Stands on top of the speaker here. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, that's where the peacock lives, and sometimes it moves around because I do classes in this corner. When I went to Espanola last year, up to Yogi Bhajan's center, the Kundalini main center there, and we got to take a little look around his property, and when we went to the main house, we couldn't go in the main house, but there was a peacock sitting right outside his front door, which was closed, and there were peacocks roaming all over, and the guide that was with us said that Yogi Bhajan loved peacocks. And so I thought, I wonder what's the peacock symbolism. So I looked it up, and it says the peacock spirit animal is the epitome of beauty. This graceful power animal offers lessons about self-love, honor, integrity, and the importance of facing life's challenges, as well as the unknown, with courage and confidence. When the peacock strikes gracefully into your life, you may be entering a time of rebirth. Individuals whose power animal is the peacock possess a firm connection between the past and present and recognize its effect on the future. They readily see the importance of integrity and honor. Confident in all they do, those with a peacock totem also recognize the need for light-heartedness and laughter. And, I didn't know Yogi Bhajan personally, but I would say all those things. Really did that. Okay, and then what else did I... Okay, so some of the main spirit animals, and maybe you're thinking of these right now, would be a horse. So I've just been writing some notes down, and if you're in our Journey Through the Chakras group and you decided to keep going with that group, this is something I'm going to do with you this week. I'm going to help you tap into your spirit animal. But so if horse came up, it says, giddy up and prepare for change. The horse will teach you to ride in a new direction for new journeys and adventures heading your way. If you were an eagle, we are asked to look at life from an eagle's eye perspective. In flight, eagles are able to broadly view what is below them, while still being able to hone in on specific items with laser-sharp sight. The lion, king of the jungle. Lions teach us how to embrace our personal power and self-confidence. They also warn us about threatening situations. We learn strength, assertiveness, and leadership. Snake. The snake, when a snake appears in your life, it represents healing, transformation, and life changes. Okay, so that's just a few, if you were tapping into any of those. I just remembered, I want to just get you this picture, so just hang on 1 second. Okay, so you probably all remember this, but if you don't, I want to show you, because I would love for you to make some art about your spirit animal. So this is a painting that I did. It's done with all kind of different medium, everything that kind of I feel represents me, and the lion heart. So if you look closely, I've got sequins on there. I've got all these feathers. Yes, I've got all these feathers. I got all this gold, like literally flaky gold that moves around. Flowers, like the sun. So this was my representation of me and my animal spirit. So in this time of creativity this week, go and get yourself some art supplies and create in some medium or other your spirit animal. It feels so good to kind of get that out, and this is in my study on my wall all the time. That's how I just went to get that for you. All right, my lovelies. So we're on 5 to 7. That went fast. That was so fun. I really, really enjoyed this class, and this week I'm going to fully embrace my animal spirit. So just come down to relaxing now, and just let the animals come to you. I said I was done, but actually I'm not. There was one more thing I wanted to share with you. As well as embracing your own animal spirit, you can call on, as I said at the beginning, you can call on the animals to help you. So right now, if you need protection, then call on the lion. If you are a teacher and you need inner wisdom, call on the eagle. If you need healing, emotional or physical, call on the snake. If you need some advice about decisions or guidance or direction, call on the fox. Okay, so as you lay down and relax, drift off into that animal world. See who's nearby you. See who's by your side. And let me know. So you can just continue to lay down. No need to sit up. I'll just be here closing with 3 Satnams together. Satnam. 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 Satnam, everybody. Thank you for joining me, and embrace your animal spirit this week and forevermore. Love you.